En dat valt niet mee. Al was het maar vanwege de haperende economie.
The economic circumstances around the world at the moment is very difficult. Not just for us, but for other teams as well. With the war, obviously, in Iraq, this has not helped. So a lot of people are looking at what they're going to do with their budgets in terms of sponsorship. So it's made it progressively difficult for us as a small team as well. But then we also have emerging markets in China for 2004 and Bahrain. So we must remain positive. And at the end of the day, Minardi is one of 10 Formula One teams. So there's enormous value for this.
Like you said, China and Bahrain, new markets. Do you visit those countries or how do you make contacts with companies over there?
I have been working now with some potential sponsors for China, in China, for the last 7 months before I joined Minardi. So I have a good contact base there already. Unfortunately, with the new illness, the SARS illness, this has restricted me to go to China to see these companies. And next week I go to Bahrain to meet some potential sponsors. So it's my job to source new contacts in different countries. So I'm not saying it's easy for me, but when you call different companies and you say you're a commercial director of a Formula One team, they don't say, oh, Minardi, I'm not interested. It's Formula One. It's very powerful, so it makes it much easier for me.
Even if you're Minardi?
Not even if we are Minardi, and it's a Formula One team, so I do not categorise that we are a lesser team or a bigger team. We are one of the 10 Formula One teams, so it's a good opportunity.
What's more difficult, finding new sponsors or keeping your sponsors?
At the moment, I would say acquisition of new sponsors is very difficult. But I've only been with the team 3 months, and I came really a little bit too late for this season to make a huge impact. I'm really trying to concentrate on 2004, and obviously trying to make sure the sponsors we have this year, Halford, Struss, Moormans, you know, that we can deliver a better return, because obviously the circuit results, we cannot guarantee this, so we have to look to other ways to give return on investment.
Like the two-seater program, stuff like that?
Two-seater program, press and PR, obviously publications, working with RTL TV, working with the drivers to make sure they do their percentage of press and PR, because the driving is just 1% of what they have to do over the whole weekend. You know, it's a team event, so we try and do as many things as we can to help make sure that we deliver a return for them.
You now work for Paul Stoddart. You used to work for Eddie Jordan. They're two team bosses with, let's say, strong characters. Do they make your life more easier or more difficult? Because they're very involved, both of them.
I've always enjoyed working for entrepreneurs, and Paul and Eddie are very entrepreneurial individuals. And so I think I've learned a lot from Eddie. I spent 13 years with him, only recently with Paul Stoddart. But people that are survivors, and it's good to see, and it's...
You're a survivor also?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I enjoy my job immensely. It's a fantastic business that we work in. For you too, you know, it's part of your business, so it's enjoyable, and they're good people.
And how about working with Jos Verstappen?
It's my first time working for Jos, and I find him a very interesting character. For sure, I think it's...
What do you mean, interesting character?
Well, he has an enormous sense of humour, which is very good. He's not a prima donna, although he's worked for the bigger teams, you know, and he's experienced. And I think it's a fantastic opportunity for us as a Minardi team, and also Justin, to have an experienced driver next to him. So it's a great opportunity.
Nou, ik ken Paul al een geruime tijd. En dan, vanaf dat hij nu bij Minardi zit, hebben we regelmatig contact. Ja, ik denk dat hij goed is. Hij moet achter de sponsors aan. Ik denk dat hij heel veel ervaring heeft in de Formule 1. Dus de tijd zal het uitwijzen.